we're going to file fluted scallops like on this titanium pommel, on this titanium spacer. Start by marking out a center line using a divider with steel tips. Mark all the way around. And then from the other side as well, to ensure that your center line is truly center. Now this spacer will have 12 scallops filed into it. So we need to make 12 equidistal marks on the spacer. Start by measuring the outside diameter of your spacer. In this case it would be 18.6 millimeters diameter. Then take the half of the diameter to get the radius. So 18.6 divided by 2 is 9.3. Set your divider on 9.3. Which would be right there. Now you can mark, and you will have 6 marks if you mark accurately right round. Now when you halve these marks and you make another mark in between them, you will have 12 marks equally spaced right around your spacer. Perfect. Now we've got 6. There's some extra marks that I made previously, but we're going to ignore those. So I'm extending the length of the marks that are correct. That way I won't get confused. Now to halve these marks, I adjust the divider again. I judge my eye, I make a slight little mark in between from the one side and then from the other side. If those two marks meet up in the center, then I know I've halved the distance between the two lines. I keep doing that all the way around. From the one side and then from the other side. After marking, I use my jeweler's saw blade and a ring clamp to hold the spacer, and I make a little groove in the metal right on the lines that I marked. This will act as a guide for my file when I start filing. Let's just move on to the next one. Notice how I guide the blade with my finger before I start applying pressure to the blade and actually sawing a groove. doing that all the way around. We are ready to start filing the grooves. I'm using a square needle file. Make sure that you file all the grooves equally deep. This will ensure that the shape of your scallops at the end, when you start rounding them, are all the same curvature. You'll notice that the grooves that we filed before are easily picked up by the needle file. So you just follow that groove, follow the curvature of the spacer or the object that you're filing. Just follow that groove all the way through. That step gets repeated all the way around till we've filed all the grooves. Once you're satisfied that all the grooves are filed to the same depth, you can start filing with a barrette needle file and shape your scallops. Take care not to overdo it. Start from the edges and roll inwards with your file. You'll notice I don't use short little bursts of the file like this. I use long strokes. You've got more control and you use larger surface area of your file, so you will file a bit faster as well. You'll notice it takes a bit of time because this is titanium, not the easiest metal to file. The scallops have been filed to shape. After you've completed filing your scallops, you can start sanding. Just one tip, when you file your scallops, to ensure that you've got correct shape and that they are all the same, you can close one eye and hold your piece against a plain background to see the outline shape of the scallop that you have filed. Then you can make adjustments with filing. Check each one individually, turn it while you look at it to make sure that your curvature of your scallop is even all the way around from the start to the finish. To work it off, I start using a 320 buff stick, following that curvature that we filed. Sometimes use a brush just to clean the area where I'm sanding and filing to better see what's going on. Just keep going like this until all the file marks are out. This is 320 grit. I would use 600 after this, 1200 and then 1500 to finish off with. There you go.